Unapokwea banguna basi pela zambe nanga wakangaiti no banguna nanga bakusala fete bakosala fete.
Hello and welcome to this special program, Divine Voice out of Africa, Mary's Vocations. Today is a privilege to me to be with Reverend Brother Aime from Chad. Greetings and welcome, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Feel free in the studio for Divine Voice out of Africa, Mary's Vocations. Almost 3 years, the whole world, we are under COVID-19 pandemic, and we have observed social distancing. We are going to take off our nose mask so that our voice may be clear. By starting our conversation, brother, can you tell us who is Brother Aime?
Okay. Brother Aime is myself. Yeah, my name is Aime Aladoum. Yeah, Aladoum, I'm from Chad. Chad is located, for many people, they don't know, even here in Kenya, they ask me, where is Chad? So, for those who don't know, Chad is in Central Africa. Yes, Central Africa. And it's from there I come from.
That's great to know somebody from Central Africa, Chad. Personally, I've been hearing Chad. Maybe one day I'll arrive there.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So, brother, what attracted you to become a Mary's brother?
Okay, for me, what attracted me most is the life of the brothers. Yes, because my mother is Lay Maris. Yes, she is charge of the said, which meaning that those who are sending the thing for the orphanage. So my mother, she's in charge of them. So always when they are sending something for the orphanage, my mother, she's the one to go and take the things and after share to the children that they are orphans. So is from there that when I was in Jamaica, I heard the work that my mother is doing, and after coming back, I also experienced by myself. So is that what I get from my brothers?
Yeah, that's great. How was your journey of formation? Where did you start your postgrad, novitiate, till you profess the first profession?
Okay, from the beginning, I started from the origin before where I get the inspiration. So from the beginning, I have idea that came to myself when I was young. Small, my mom always she encouraged me to be a priest. So always when she brought me to the church and what I experienced, I was also my servant in some of the things. So I really like to be a priest. So in my area, especially when we in our house, they are calling me father, especially they are calling mon père. This one in French, they are calling me father. Until today, if I go back in church, they are calling me mon père. Because I have a zeal to be a priest, to serve God from there. At this time, I didn't have the knowledge of the brothers. So from there, I have always be close to the priest. And the priest also, they used to come to our house. Yes, especially on Sundays, my mother, she used to cook to them, for them and some of the things. So when they are coming, or if my mother cook and they are not ready, I took it out behind the motorbike and I brought to the priest. So it's like that. After when I came back from N'Djamena, which is the capital city of Chad, so I stayed with my uncle. He spent also his life in France. So after when he came back, I didn't have a young boy to stay with him. So I stayed with him, and from there, when after I finished my schooling, I came back to Chad. And I asked my mom, when she cooked for the brothers, she asked me to bring the food to the brothers. I asked who is the brothers. So she asked me, this go to this side and you see them, your sister will go with you. So when we are going with them, and sometimes at the end of the school, my mother, she asked me to go and collect the result for the children, especially the orphan I talked about before. So when I'm going there, my mother used to give me the money to go and pay their school fees. When they give my mother money, she give me the money and I go buy the school fees. So I used to do it like that often. At the end, I got the inspiration. So I told my mom that I want to be these people that be like them. the people that they are giving money to write the name of the orphanage and these things. I want to be like them. So okay, no problem. If you want to be like them, you are welcome in your choice. So from there, I start already having the contact with the brothers, which brother Sikse was a vocation director. So when I met him, I said, brother Sikse, I really want to be one of you. He said that okay, if you want to be one of us, you are welcome. We needing the young people also. Since in Chad we have only 5 brothers. Since that they came in 1983, there are only 5 brothers. So he said that we need the brothers. So if you want be one of us, you're welcome. So he always encouraged me to come to in school to see how they are living their life. So from there I get more inspiration through their simplicity, how they are related with the young. So the thing really touched me. So I said that let me join these people to see really what is the end of their life, to see the deep of their life. So from there after I experienced 2 years with them. Yes, as an aspirant. After aspirant, they send me. I supposed to come in Cameroon, but we have the Cameroon experience crash. So the reason why they said that I couldn't go there. I wait for 1 year, which I spent 2 years with them, and after they send me in Ghana, which I did my postnats in Ghana, and from there, since I already said that come and see. Well, yes, postnats we say come and see. So when I come and I see, and I stay with them, and I know that is really what I want. So from there, I put one step again, went to the novitiate. After I went for holiday, I came back, I said my mom that I like these people, I have to continue with them, the way of their life. So after coming in novitiate, I also continue from there, and from novitiate I profess, I give is why I promote myself that I'm one of you already. Yes, so from there, I went after profession. I went back to my country and experienced some days with my family, and now I'm here in Kenya, so especially in Nairobi. So I'm very happy. This one is how my journey started to this point.
That is incredibly impressive to hear your life journey, inspiration, full of inspiration. Having talked about your journey, I remember once and that when you fetch your own water, you know the value of each drop.
Exactly.
And again, the God created us in His image and likeness, and gave us the talent, different talent. For you, I discovered that you were talented in designer. How did you come to be a designer?
Okay, for me is what they say that especially for my mom, she is always wondering how did I get all the knowledge. It's not only the design, but I get many inspirations, especially when I'm sitting, especially always I'm still reflecting. Is why they say that I'm thinking too much. From that thinking, I'm still creating the ideas. If I see something, I already ask myself how this thing come to be. So it's from there now I say that okay, maybe they come from this side that they made this thing. So I myself personally I go and do it and I succeed. It's from there my inspiration coming. Yes.
Thank you very much. What can you tell to the young people who see the work of designing, the fashion or style of the work is difficult? You can tell them something. For you, when you do it, it's your things, it's your talent.
Yeah.
You are gifted or not. But the young people there, they see the work of designer, the work of tailoring, and all that accompanying it is so hard.
Yeah. All what I can say is in French we say that vouloir c'est pouvoir. When you give yourself, you can achieve. So in life, whatever you are doing, give yourself that I will do this thing. You will succeed. There is no magic behind everything in this life. So it's what is self-giving. So if you give yourself, you do everything. Like I will start to learn all the knowledge that I get. First, I did carpentry. Which is my uncle that introduced me to carpentry. I learned carpentry for 3 years. Yes, I made the chair, made the bed, many things I do it. So from there, I didn't stop. I continue and I go and I learn mechanic motorbike. So for me, if you scatter your motorbike, what do you call me? I will join them together. So it's It's what they come to me. This is why I said in the beginning, if you want to do really one thing, you give yourself and you will succeed. Yes, from there I go and do a tailoring. I learn tailoring, and from the tailoring, for me, especially for the clothing, if you bring your clothes and the design you ask me to do it, I will make it perfect. I also do. I'm an artist. I design very well. I see the person, I start and I draw you very well and give you a picture. So all this thing is self-giving. I give myself that I learn this thing and I do it. There are my especially my novice master when I was novice. He asked me, how do you get all these inspirations? I said, brother, in this life is only done to sleep. If you know sleep, you will succeed. From that not sleeping that you get something from there. But this always you say that hold your hand and it will come, it will never come. So you have to give yourself. Yes. So my novice master was surprised from all the knowledge that I have it. It's not only what I only mentioned them, but there's many things that I'm doing. Yeah. There are many things that I'm doing. So just me from where I get it all these things. I said that okay, I give myself and I got to read these things. So what I want to say to my fellow brothers and especially those who are listening to us, in life you don't never give up. Like especially in tailoring, it's a work that you need patience. So if you have patience, you have to be patient. Yeah, if you have patience, you will do many things. Yes, because tailoring sometimes you will get angry with the machine. When you are showing the cloth, it will spoil. Or in the middle when you are busy, you want to do something fast to left, the machine will give you its own problem. So you have to be patient. Always you have patience in you and you do everything. So my dear brothers, those who are listening to us, I always encourage them to not keep on, live up. Always you have to put it. Some people they say that this is not my gift. No, we have all the gifts. It's what you have to put it only in practice that you come. But don't say that this one is not my gift. This one is no. Yeah. When I'm learning instrument guitar, sometimes my fingers are paining me. I say that this guitar is not my gift. I say to myself, but the more that I practice, now I'm able to hold at least some of the chords and some of the things to play, and at least one song I can play. So it's always to give yourself and learn it. Don't not say that it's not my gift. As whenever you say to yourself that it's not my gift, you have already affected your psychology thinking. So I encourage them that always to try in the life. Life we need only trying. Try. And you know that this one is really my gift or my application. Yeah, it's why what I want to say to them.
That is a great inspiration and the wisdom, word of wisdom. Having said this, we are different but complementary. In the marriage life so far, what has been your experience?
Okay. For the experience, I experienced a lot. Yeah, I experienced the good one and challenge one. Yes, because I see we are different background and families. So when I learned from those who come from different countries or those who come from different backgrounds, from them I learned many things. Like especially challenge one, I say that you need to be patient with every people. You are not the same. I am Ebe, you are Yes. You are not the different. So there are some of the things that you like and I don't like it. So you have to challenge yourself also that these people is not for me and I'm not for him. But we have a common reason that we are here. We are here to serve God. So to serve God now, you have to be lovely and patient with each other. Accept each other. Yes, accept him as the way that the person is. Don't say that since that he's not from my son, he's not from child, since he's not from this one, no, you have to be patient with the people and have to learn from them. So for me, there is many experiences that especially the good one. Some of them I heard about their culture and the way that they are doing the things in their culture, and permit me that today I'm already in this life. One day if I find myself in their country, I know that this type of the thing my brothers told me when I was in formation. So I have to do it this way, I have to do this way. So I experienced many things there. The goods and the challenging. Yeah. Thank you.
That's great. Most of the people say the language, it is a bridge connects one group of people to other. For you, how did you cope with the English language from French speaker to English speaker.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. Yes, as for language, it wasn't easy when I arrived in Portugal. Because for me, in my country, we speak Arabic and French. It's just these two languages that we speak. Especially for my family side, we are kind of mixed religion. Like especially my mother, she is a Catholic Christian, but her sisters they are married to the Muslims. So we have the Protestants in the same compound that we are living, and but you see different religion inside. They are the Protestant, we have the Muslims, we have the Catholic, but we always coming together and we share together. So for me, it wasn't easy when I arrived first in Ghana. It was easy. Everything I speak in French. I struggled. Sometimes I didn't sleep in the night, especially my roommate. They know. So for me, I always no, I didn't give up. Yeah, I used to read some of the books and there are many challenges, but to give myself is from there that I learned to speak English and some of the things. But the first from the beginning it wasn't easy for me. Yeah, because it's language that I didn't speak before. Yes, and I never learned it in any school. Yes, it's directly when I came and I started reading, so it wasn't difficult. Sometimes you are communicating assisting the dumb and them. I only, but I thank God for my personal master. He speaks both English and French. So there are some of the things that I didn't really understand. I go through it to him and I said, brother, this is what you say I didn't understand. So he translated to me. So he's from there. In translation is much more. And today at least I can say that my English flow. Yes, yeah. Yes.
That's great. Brother, how do you spend your life day after day?
Yeah, my life day after day, I spend it. You know that all life, you have to ask the owner of the life, which is God.
Sure.
Yes, it's God. So you know that any kind of life, there is no easy life. Life is difficult. So to get to overcome the difficult and some of these things, you have to ask the owner of the life, which is God. Ask me the strength. Lord, you know that this one is my weakness. Give me the strength to overcome them. So for me, it's through prayer. Yes, I didn't hold my hands. Always I ask prayer. I ask the intercession of my Blessed Mary, because my mother, she's the one that showed me how to go through my Mother Mary. So always I go through her and ask her the strength to overcome the challenge and the difficulties that I face through. So always I have to go through God and ask Him for help. Yes, sometimes it wasn't easy. Life is yeah, you see. So I always ask through prayer and also advice through my brothers. They are my senior brothers that they are here. They already experienced the life. Yes, they experienced already the life. So when I get a challenge, I have facing the challenge, I go through them and say that in this type of the thing, I really don't understand. You disturb me. Yes. Even you know that we talk about the culture before we talk about different culture that we are here. How to relate with this one? You have also to ask from the elder brothers that they have already experienced this type of the challenge, and from there they also put me through how to go through it, how to overcome it. Yes, so that is it.
That's great. Yeah. Journeying from the Central Africa, West Africa, you landed in East Africa.
Yeah.
What was your expectations and feelings the day you after landing in the land of East Africa?
Okay, from the experience that I have it from Central Africa, coming to West Africa, coming to East Africa. My experience, what I can say that in the future, for me, like you talk already, the different cultures and different things. So from West Africa, in Central Africa, there is way that we do our things. And from West Africa, the way that they are doing their things, especially we talk about the green things. The way that we are greeting the people is different from Central Africa, is different from West Africa. From West Africa is different from East Africa. So day of day is a kind of different life that I always experience through my journey in relation to this destination, which is the year in Kenya. So for me, what I can say for the future, it helped me Yes, especially as a missionary here. I'm coming to embrace this life and it's missionary life. I don't know where I will get find myself tomorrow. So always is a kind of experience that if the one day I find myself in another country, I finish here, surely they will place me in another country. Yes, for the mission. So from there I can say that what I experienced from the past is what happened already today. If you are present or the future here. So it's what I can see from my different journey. Yeah.
Well, having this, I may ask you this question.
Yeah.
As you through Mary's brother, what are the impact of Mary's presence in Chad?
Yeah. As I said, Christianity arrived in Chad late in 19th century. Yes, that is Christianity where this Christianity arrived in Chad. And you know that the first is Muslims that they arrived in 11th century because the Muslims they are the first that occupy what in Chad. So the Christianity especially arrived late, and many of the Chadians they are Muslims, they are Islamic. So it wasn't easy. Till today we have only about 5 brothers in Chad. One has died. May so rest in peace, brother blessed. So it only remained them 4. And we that we are here now is we are the one to go and maybe replace by God grace if is really what God wants from us. Tomorrow we go to take charge from them. So the missionary of the brothers in Chad is very challenging because due to the another religion that was there before, Christianity, Islamic is there before. So many of the Chadians, if you get the percentage of the Christianity and the Muslim in Chad, the Muslim are high above the Christians. So it's a difficulty, it's a challenge that we are facing in Chad. And even our own brothers say that they are Christian after they tend to be a Muslim because the way that they are treating them. So it's a big challenge in Chad. Yes, for us it's a big challenge which really we need to work on it. Yes, because it is dominated by the Muslims. Yes.
For sure, you will do something. You will make the vocation. You will look the young ones.
Yeah, what I can say also is there are many youngs which they need also person to show them how they go through their life. Yes, because especially for me, always I need to seek advice from others. So there are many young people that they are needing who to direct them. Yes, many church, there are many young boys and girls that they have even to join sisters and brothers, but who to go and to talk to them. So that is the problem because brothers they are not many in Chad. Yes, that is the problem. And in Chad they are only in one region, which is Kumra only. So there are many, like for me when I was in Jamena, I didn't know about the brothers. Yes, it's when I go back in Chad, I in Kumra before I heard about the brothers and I know about them. So if I go now, like myself, for me, if I go now, I know already that in Jamena I will stay in Jamena for more than 10 years. So I know already in Jamena. So if I go there, it's for me now to go motivate my fellow brothers, talk to them. Because I already experienced already. So the little word that I experienced, I have to share with them, and from there they also blessing. Yeah.
It was Jesus is telling us that the dollars are few, but harvest plentiful.
Yeah.
So can you tell us the young ones something who would like to join Mary's life, something about Mary's life?
Okay, what I can say to my fellow brothers, and especially those who are listening to us. For me, God, we have the different talents. So if we come in together with the depth of our different talents, we have to do something. Yes, we do something. So for me, I always encourage my fellow brothers to give their life. Like a different for me, what the people are saying to me, you know tailoring, you do everything, you have money. What are you coming to here? Yes, first of all, seek the kingdom of God, which is very important. I have money. I didn't miss anything. Always I work and the people are working under me, which I used to pay them at the end of the month. And there are some that they are coming to lend to me, they used to pay me, but I left this thing. It's something for the world. Yes. So first of all, if you want to be happy in your life, always seek for the kingdom of God. Yes, seek for the kingdom of God. Like you are here today, if you are not to be in this life, you will be a greater person in your life. And because due to the experience that you have to go as we to go already, it will help you that one day you find yourself among the people in your life will be different. So for me, I always encourage my brothers to come and experience this life. Yes, why the one I can say why I leave everything and came here, let them also come and see. Yes, come and see and experience it by themselves. I cannot say everything. So for them, for me, I encourage them. Yes, I encourage them to come and see. Come really and see the sweetness of this life. It's a very sweet. I never regret everything that I left. I didn't regret it today. I'm happy, especially when I'm seeing among my brothers, sharing, laugh with them. It's a very sweet. So I encourage them to come also.
That's great. You reminded me the quote of Pope Francis.
Yeah.
He said that the secret of being religious is joy.
Yeah.
And that happiness really have it. Do you have any last remark you want to say? Maybe I'll not ask you.
Okay, for me, yes, there are some things that will happen in our life, especially some of my parents, our parents, especially when they have already project for us, it will be difficult for us to, that we, the Africans, we believe obey your parents. Yes, but we have also that our parents allow us, especially the young one, to choose the life which they like. But for them is to guide us. Yes, I didn't condemn this one. For them, they are guiding us. They want the better of our life. So it's why they are always guiding us. But I encourage them to leave their children to join this life, and also my fellow brothers to also seek the permission from their parents and come and experience the life. So it's a role of the family, the parents, to also see, as you say that the laborers, they are very plenty, the laborers of few. So even our parents, they come and allow our fellow brothers to join us, it will be a great joy for me, because if we are many, we'll be able to change this world. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you very much for having honored my invitation. I don't take it granted. It is a sacrifice. Thank you very much for having honored my invitation.
Thank you.
I pray for you. May God continue to embrace you and show you the true path to walk with His graces.
Amen.
To our audience, thank you very much for following us. Stay tuned. See you next time.
Hallelujah. Nzambe na ngai otikaki ngai te ozalaki na ngai banguna na ngai bamekaki kasi balongaki te. Nzambe na ngai natondi yo papa mpona nyonso osaleli ngai. Nzambe na ngai ozalaki na ngai lebandeli iti na sukai. Nzambe na ngai nazangi eloko ya kobonzela yo. Oh Jésus reviens, oh Jésus reviens, il revient, oh Jésus revient. Nzambe nanga kotika ngai te simona kokweya banguna basepela. Nzambe nanga kokwaka ngai te simo banguna nanga bakosala pe bakosala pe. Alléluia. Nzambe na ngai natiki baproje nanga o maboko na yo. Nzambe na ngai natiki libota nanga mobimba maboko na yo. Nzambe na ngai papa natiki mboka Kongo na maboko na yo. Nzambe na ngai natiki libota mobimba ya majeste na maboko na yo. Nzambe na ngai napesi bomoi na ngai nyonso na maboko na yo. Oh Jésus reviens, oh Jésus reviens, il revient, oh Jésus revient. Oh, j'étais avec Israël, pourquoi pas avec toi, mon fils, comptez sur moi. Je viendrai à ton aide, oh, je te bénirai, oh. Oh, tika ngai te, sinona kokweya, banguna basepela, Nzambe nanga kobwaka ngai te, sino banguna nanga bakosala te.